Some of you may be confused right now because I uploaded a video yesterday, 20 hours ago, saying my channel's gonna get deleted. But it was a video that I uploaded on my second channel. And it's because when you get 3 copyright strikes, essentially you can't upload any more videos. Videos that's already been uploaded as a draft or scheduled to go will still be on the queue. However, any new videos, like I basically try to upload and it says no. Like basically it'll do this. I'll do the create and I'll upload videos and I can just choose whatever random video in here, right? And once I pull the file up, at the bottom of here, it'll say too many copyright strikes. You can't upload. So yesterday I was panicking after the stream and kind of just did a quick little update because I wanted to give you, what's going on. Now I'm going to give you the full details in the context of why I'm actually allowed to even upload videos right now. And there's been a big significant change. And I think a lot of other content creators, specifically in the reaction space, should actually rejoice for this. This is a very rare YouTube W if this is intended to be. TLDR, Jujutsu Kaisen terms, I got fucking jumped by 3, they domain expansion me. 3 dudes domain expansion me. You need to understand this. I understand that when you use a domain expansion, right, multiple people's there, only the strongest one will prevail. But imagine, I just got jumped, bro. And then, somehow, some way, I opened my simple domain. And somehow, some way, I think I actually unlocked my full potential and opened my own domain expansion. And that's why I'm able to make videos right now. And that's why right now, we don't really have a copyright strike, even though we do. It's very tricky, so let me just go through all of this. By the way, my videos are also shadow banned right now. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna make a separate video after this. It's very obvious since JoJo's upload. My videos are shadow banned. It's only being shown to, look at this, 80-20 split, 80. You see exactly what's going on, and little to no traffic from suggested feed anymore. It's not even there anymore, right? It's like the 4th ranked one, so unfortunate. I'm gonna talk about the shadow ban independently because that's a separate video entirely I wanna make an update about. So let's just talk about the copyright strikes. What videos did I get copyright struck on? So many people are speculating and wondering, is it One Piece live action? I made a post yesterday. It's got a lot of traction. This is going to be a separate video entirely. I don't even know where to start with this retardation, but I'm so glad, again, stupid children exist such that I can go farm more videos. You want to get in the video, go ahead and go read some of that post. It is beyond stupid. But basically, a lot of people are speculating, is it One Piece live action? Is it One Piece live action? Why? Because apparently Blind Wave has been having struggles uploading One Piece live action, season 2 specifically. They made an update and they did not say in this video whether it was a copyright strike or a copyright claim. All right, remember, there's a big difference between what a strike is and what a claim is, okay? So just be aware of that. And I think that many other people have their videos up. I think they simply got manually claimed and blocked, and that's what's going on. It's not One Piece live action. Thank you, Blakes, for the 15 months. What it actually was random fucking seasonal bullshit from 2 fucking years ago. This is a screenshot of it, and I'm gonna show you. It's fucking crazy, bro. Arc Demon. And you wanna remember this? Because I did enjoy this anime. Nefi, Zagan. Remember this shit? This was April 2024. 2 fucking years ago. Now, they didn't hit everything. And the most insidious thing about this is how they could have just sent 1 copyright strike and contained a batch and says, remove these videos. And if you comply, hey, sure, all right, I'll remove them, right? They specifically, some companies are so fucking malicious and are so abusive of the system where it's shoot first, ask questions later, that they will round up, right? They literally did 5 episodes as 1 copyright strike, 2 episodes as 1 copyright strike, 1 episode as 1 copyright strike, right over here. These 5 are batched as 1 strike. These 2 were like batched as 2 strikes, and the final one was 1 strike. So 3. Even though they could have just done 1. So already they're out to just fucking kill you, bro. This is how broken it is on YouTube, where there is no due diligence. It doesn't matter. If you somehow are able to get the IP, the content ID, by being a scam fucking third party and coerce these stupid ass retard Japanese companies from acting as if, oh, we're protecting your IP, they can simply list that shit on YouTube content ID system and then they can just shoot you. If you're uploading the actual anime episodes onto YouTube, acting as a market replacement. What does that mean? The specific act is to draw away viewership from the source material. That's malicious. That's where I think copyright strikes should be done. That was specifically what was happening with Casey Tron and Hee Productions and whatever, right? When you're transforming the content, you're protected under fair use. Japanese companies don't care about that. They just fucking shoot you first. And YouTube, the way that it exists, it's in their best interest to, again, shoot first and then check if you're alive later. Thankfully, there's a fucking system that allows you to counter against this. But one of the, again, the most annoying things immediately is when you get 3 copyright strikes, you can't upload any more videos. That's the worst part. Copyright strikes are a fucking joke on YouTube. As in, it is a big deal, but it's really not. Because if you're basically making transformative content and you know how to make the written appeal, that's all that matters. No one's going to pursue it in the court of legal action. It is a waste of resources for both parties. And not only that, it's fair use content. My content is so transformative with so much commentary. I'm literally doubling, tripling the fucking watch time through me just yapping. Of course I'm going to fucking win. It's not in anybody's best interest to pursue this. Why do companies do this shit? Because there are loser third-party companies that literally leech. They take advantage of dinosaur Japanese companies and they go up to them and say, hey, your product is being stolen. And here's how I know. And they'll show you like receipts of like, see, I took these videos down using YouTube copyright strike. And I could do that for you. And they're like, oh, fuck yeah, all right, that sounds good. These Japanese boomers have no clue what's going on. And these third-party leeches are basically getting paid to kill YouTube Reactions, which is doing free advertisement, by the way, for the parent company. Do you understand how fucking stupid this is if you think about it? Companies literally go out and pay influencers to play games, to watch shows. Giguk and OTV adjacent content creators has had multiple sponsorships, Crunchyroll sponsorships, watching Endless in Shadow, Mushoku Tensei, Kaiju 8. I've seen so many, bro, because influencer advertisement is so powerful. They get paid so much money. But these Japanese companies are so behind. They don't even think. All they do is follow draconic rules. They have no critical thinking. All they do is just put their head down and just follow rules. And this is how they get taken advantage of. Third-party offshore companies will approach these dumbasses and the guys protecting them when at the end of the day, these Japanese companies are shooting themselves in the foot, but they're paying for it. They pay to kill their own fucking advertisement while these parasites take money. Do you get how stupid and broken the system is? But hey, whatever, right? It is what it is, but I just want to make you understand how ridiculous this is. So then, okay, I got 3 strikes. What do? You counter appeal, right? Here's some other screenshots I'm going to show you just to kind of show you what's going on. Right? This is more of the emails that I'm getting. I'm trying not to leak any emails, right? So I'm getting, again, emails here. And they just basically did all that. And right over here, too. At the end, right? They'll say, oh, boom. You now have 3 copyright strikes. 7 days, it's going to get terminated, right? On Steel Ball's fucking run, by the way. This is so disrespectful. On literally the day of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball run, my channel getting deleted? Nah, fuck you. I immediately counter. What do? I send in my counter notification. All right? And this is kind of what it looks like. Just making sure I'm not leaking anything. Boom, right here. So this is an email where I, again, immediately counter. Don't fucking wait. Always counter. You have an option to appeal against it. There's a written portion that's very important. This is a very important part. If you fuck around in the written portion and admit guilt, saying, oh, I'm sorry, my bad, I won't do it anymore, I think the automated system literally reads that as you admitting guilt and rejects your appeal. And at that time, do not delete your videos. These videos are removed. I could delete it. And a lot of newbies will delete the video thinking, oh no, I gotta get rid of it. Don't. Because on the off chance your written portion gets rejected, at that point, there's nothing you can do other than spam YouTube support on Twitter through, the YouTube help portal, right? There's a bunch of creator tools that you can reach out here, ask, like help. And you hound them until you get a real person that asks you, all right, can we see a link? At that point, you provide the link, even though it's taken down. That's how you do it. So I sent it in. All my approvals get approved. I was trying to upload Jujutsu Kaisen last night, right? Chain Soldier actually was the last video that I was able to get uploaded before all this shit happened, because I was still in the middle of streaming at that point, okay? Let's see. Right over here, right? And I think I made a post, right? In this Chain Soldier episode, I made a comment updating people. This is the last video. I can't do it anymore, right? At that time, I still had 3 strikes. I was blocked out. I sent the appeals in. 4 hours later, something very interesting happens. Something very fascinating thing happens. So let's just I'm bringing up the written portion here of my essay. 1 second, just gonna remove some information here, because I think that some information are definitely, what's it called? It's, you don't want to give too much details out to fucking freaks outside. There's a lot of weird people that go around and will be bad faith actors. So this is my written appeal. I use this shit all the time. I'll say the company, whatever, is a repeat offender of violating the YouTube copyright system as they file fraudulent takedowns. They don't actually represent the content they take down, and countless other creators have been maliciously harmed by them. On top of this, I believe my content is protected under fair use, as the video has transformed the original source material with significant commentary, visual, and audio edits. It is not a direct re-upload of this original material, nor does it serve to act as a market replacement. Very important part, right? I'm not directly uploading the episodes like some people are on Twitter and then they get DMCA striked. This is not a source material market replacement. I am transforming, providing commentary and analysis. It is an entirely different experience protected under fair use. For these reasons, I believe the strike on my channel should be removed from this company, and they should be banned from YouTube Content ID entirely, as they have been proven to be repeat offenders in striking videos without any credible legal documentations, and they will continue to abuse the YouTube's fragile copyright systems. Boom. And that's it. I sent that in. It works every fucking time. And then what happens? I get an update. I am panicking. It's like fucking 1 in the morning. I haven't even gotten dinner. I'm just smoking weed and just fucking panicking. I'm probably panicking because I'm smoking weed. Now that I think about it. And then what happens? Boom. Uh-oh. I get this update. Wait. Thank you for your content notification. It's been forwarded. You'll love to see that, right? There's a bit of a part where it's reviewing. This is the email you want to see. You want to see they're going to have 10 fucking business days to work on this shit, right? That's what you want to see. And now, the really interesting thing is when you have a copyright strike, right? This dashboard here, there's a reason I show this, by the way, just flexing the JoJo's Kaisen fucking stats. God, I love to see the fucking pump, the confetti pop off every time we have a JJK day. It's just like, it's good to see. 1 out of 10 means like it's the best it's ever, it's the best of your last 10 videos. Right over here, it'll say 1 of 3. Like there's like a UI element right over here. YouTube creators understand what I'm talking about. When you have copyright strikes, there is this separate element right over here that says you have like, for me, it's 3 of 3 strikes. And you can interact with it. Once my appeal went through, I suddenly had 1 of 3. And that's when I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I had 3 copyright strikes. I clicked into it. There was suddenly only 1 copyright strike from the batch of videos. Remember how I said they sent 3 copyright strikes? 5 as 1, 2 as 1, 3 as, and 1 as 1, right? 8 videos taken down, and the 8 videos are still taken down, by the way. But the 2 copyright strike batches got deleted because my appeal went through. This is a new feature on YouTube. This is the most important part, okay, for creators. There has never been a situation where until the 10 business days, again, very important, right? 10 business days must pass, right? Then it'll be cleared. But there's a new update where they seem to have removed the UI element and actually removed the strikes. It's not removed though. It is removed and it isn't removed. Do you know what I'm saying? It isn't removed because these videos are still gone. My channel is still in 3 strike zone where I still have to wait 10 business days. However, there's a new feature YouTube added where I think it's just to kind of work with mental health of creators. It's not a good thing to constantly see that 1 of 3, 2 of 3, or 3 of 3. Every fucking day you show up, there's a big thing saying, hey buddy, you're gonna die pretty soon. They got rid of that. If your appeal goes through, by the way, if you didn't write an appeal, it wouldn't go away. It's only when it's been approved. And during that process, looks like you're good to go. So again, once 2 strikes were gone, they're not really, but they are. I uploaded JJK, and that's where I was like, very interesting. I don't know what's going on. This is so new. I've never had this shit happen, especially for a 3-strike zone where Michelangelo is the most recent creator that we worked with, where they had 3 strikes, and what happened? They got locked out for 10 business days. Fire Force reactions, remember that? Michelangelo obviously beat it, and we're good to go. But for me, it was different. It's only been a couple of weeks. And I said, I still have copyright strikes, but something changed, and now I can upload. And then the jokes of, bro, open a simple domain, ha ha ha. And at this point, I did open a simple domain. They hit me with 3. I opened a simple domain, and 2 of 3 were technically removed because the appeals went through. Now, there's still 1 strike that's still present, right? There's still 1 strike that's present here. That's when I saw that. This is when, before I went to bed, right? And I was like, fuck it. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to complain. Maybe this is a bug, whatever. I wake up the next morning. I see even more emails saying my counter notification went through. Now the 3rd batch of strikes, that's also been addressed. I no longer have copyright strike UI anymore because all 3 batches has now been appealed and forwarded. This doesn't mean that the strikes are gone though, because in the back end, if something happens, my channel can still get deleted. This is assuming, of course, I'm operating under bad faith and that my content truly is not transformative. So again, the strikes are there, but it's also not there. And when I looked at some of the screenshots, right, I just kept reading this. So your YouTube channel will be removed soon, along with any associated channels. By the way, this means that the 2nd channel, 3rd channel, any channel associated with your main, they all get deleted, by the way, okay? It's not a one-time thing. Unless you're able to revolt your strike. Until then, strikes won't expire and you won't be able to upload new videos unless, big part here, unless resolution is in progress. I'm pretty sure this is a new update. I don't think this is a bug. The fact that 2 out of 3 strikes were removed last night when I opened my simple domain and I was able to upload Jujutsu Kaisen. That is not a bug. That's a specific feature in their backend where they're acknowledging that if your strikes are processed throughout the 10 business days, strike is kind of there, but you can continue doing business. It'll be removed for now. Let's fucking go. And then I woke up, and now my simple domain, I just said, fuck it, domain expansion. I'm going to override you. And now I'm able to just keep uploading videos like it's fucking nothing. And that's where we are. It is, and here's another thing too. I'm going to show you some screenshots of the conversation we've been having in obviously the Reactor Discord where we talk about what's going on. And Bluest, right? One second. Bluest, shout out to Bluest. He also got copyright strikes recently, a couple weeks ago. This is after Michelangelo though, okay? This is after Michelangelo. Bluest did not get 3 strikes. He got 2 strikes. But notice this. I think it might be something new. When my Fire Force videos got struck, I submitted the counter notifications. And they got approved to be sent, as in, okay, it got processed. And as soon as that happened, it appeared as though it said, I had no strikes on my channel. As in, that UI element here, it was gone for him too. So now it's not just me, other people. There has been a new patch. And my God, I fucking hate the YouTube system. But the most annoying thing again is not being uploaded for 10 business days. That kills momentum, right? Not only do you possibly get shadow banned after you get copyright strikes, and we're going to talk about that again in the second video, you can't upload and you're fucked. That's the worst part. Like, I know I'm going to beat it. It's just a fucking game of charades and everyone's just wasting time. And now they've added a feature where that's no longer the case. So very, very rare occurrence where the system still sucks. But YouTube, they added a new feature. And now, at least there's a practical solution to actually just be productive here. And that's kind of where we're at. So TLDR, I got 3 strikes. And you know what? It's been a long time coming. I'm surprised I haven't gotten 3 strikes like that. most of the times people just kind of get one strike here or there, and then some other strike here and there, but they get resolved and it's good to go. Very rarely will you just get jumped. When 3 strikes to me, all the incidents I've seen for people get 3 strikes are when they get fucking jumped like this from malicious people who has an intention to just kill your channel, right? So it's been a long time coming. But even then, it's like, bro, I feel like I'm fucking graced by like the guardian angel. It's like it's fucking weird. Lately, I've been getting too fucking lucky. Since the beginning of January, like all my hard work and efforts has been actually like received and rewarded proportionately, and I'm actually kind of like surprised at like how good things have been going. And in the back of my mind, I've been saying, right, that like I'm just kind of waiting for like the bad shit to happen now, because this is kind of weird. Like things are going too well, and then a bad shit happened, but immediately it was resolved, and I'm like, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. And for any other creator out there, I urge you, right, like this is a great feature, man. No longer do we get locked out for 10 business days if this really is a permanent solution. And I got lucky as fuck. I'm so happy with that. And we're gonna just keep making content. Now, we do have to talk about this though, right? We still do have to talk about the fact that we are shadow banned right now, and it's so apparent. And we're gonna make a video immediately right now talking about what's going on. Just subscribe to the channel. Even if you subscribe to the channel, you probably won't get my videos anymore, because again, right? When you're shadow banned, your traffic just fucking dead, and it's just like that. You're not gonna see my videos until 3 days onwards. See you next time.